Day 93, Mission Street. If you ask me, SF native, 6th generation SF native. The main strip of San Francisco, the main street, not Market, not Van Ness, not Embarcadero, not 19th Avenue, it's Mission Street. And a lot of cities in California have a Mission Street. I almost want to say it's kind of a national thing. But I know that there's a connection between Mission Street in general and El Camino Real and the original road used by the Catholic missionaries to establish the missions. I don't want to screw that up, but that's where it comes from. Obviously, I'm here to talk about Mission Street, San Francisco. I grew up just up the hill from Mission Street in the outer Mission, right? Otherwise known as the Excelsior. So Mission Street is obviously a main strip of my neighborhood, but the neighborhood I grew up in. But let's talk about where Mission Street actually starts. We're actually going to go backwards. Or I know some people would say this is backwards because they only think of San Francisco from a downtown bougie perspective. But we're going to talk about San Francisco from the real perspective, the POC, the historical perspective. And so anyway, let's start actually with Daly City. So top of the hill, Daly City, that's one end of Mission Street. And up there, up until you get to Geneva and Mission, again, this is my opinion. Some might argue with me, but up until there, which is, let's say, it's like 2.5, 3 miles, between 2 and 3 miles. But it's like kind of fuzzy where the boundary between San Francisco and Daly City starts, like where it stops and where it ends. And again, I'm not going to get into that. It's a little bit confusing. I also don't want to offend anybody because they live a block away from San Francisco or a block away from Daly City, but they think that they live in one or the other. Obviously, being an SF native is something incredibly rare these days. But anyway, after Geneva and Mission, and you continue going down Mission Street, the next stretch from Geneva and Mission, it goes all through the Excelsior. Silver and Mission is the next major intersection, and then it goes through College Hill. Okay. College Hill is right before you get to 30th and Mission. And then you start the numbers, right? 30th and Mission, 24th and Mission, major intersection, 16th and Mission, major intersection. After 16th, that's kind of what they call Van Mission. Soma is on one side. If it's a numbered street, that's how you know it's Soma. And then depending on the part of Mission Street that you're on the left, on the other side, again, left-hand side is because I'm envisioning Mission Street going from Daly City. That's downtown, financial district-ish, but downtown Union Square. And then again, Mission ends at the Embarcadero. Mission Street is just under 8 miles, like 7.8 miles. I've walked it many, many, many times. And the main bus is the 14. So that is Mission Street, San Francisco.